While I'm not from Ohio, I'm from the South, I did cut my teeth on the manufacturing floor in a place called Waco, Texas, where I was responsible for Skittles and Starburst manufacturing. I worked midnights with a hairnet, hard hat, steel-toed shoes, and a uniform for 6 years on the manufacturing floor. So manufacturing is in my blood, and I'm very proud to bring U.S. jobs and U.S. manufacturing back stateside, and this is a big deal for me personally, so thank you. Here at Peloton, you know this, we care deeply about our members, but we also care about our employees. Clearly, the experience we create for our members is inextricably linked with the products that we manufacture. As such, it is important to us that we become one of the best employers in Ohio with great people and great culture helping us deliver on our member promise. I will say, we, after 10 years of being in business, it was our goal to become the best place to work in New York. And just 6 months ago, we passed Google as the #1 best place to work culturally in New York City. And I say that only to let you know that we are committed to being a great place. So if you have friends or family, or you are looking for a job at a great place to work where you're proud to be a Pelotoner, let us know. Anyway, on behalf of all of us at Peloton, we truly look forward to becoming a valued part of the Troy Township community. Thank you for having us, and on to the next presenter. Thank you.
Thank you so much, John, and I can co-sign best place to work. I'm so excited. Now, we will hear from Governor Mike DeWine.
Well, Dr. Roberts, welcome home. We're delighted you're here. Very, very proud of that. And for those of you who are watching this, I don't know whether you can see it or not, but behind me is a lot of activity and a lot of dirt being moved around. And I can't tell you, John, when I drove up here, how happy I was to see construction started. This may be the official groundbreaking, but it's great to see that they're out there. This is just, frankly, a very exciting day. And to John and Tom and William and all the Peloton team, thank you. For my fellow Ohioans, Peloton could have put this manufacturing facility any place in the world. They chose Ohio. And to the township trustees of Troy Township, the county commissioners of Wood County, they chose to put it right here. And you can be very proud of that. Part of this was being ready, and I think it's always a lesson. They were ready to do this site. The people of Wood County, the township, had the vision to say, we're going to create this. And so, not knowing that it would be a Peloton that would come along, but it worked. And it makes a difference. This is truly a very, very important day for the state of Ohio. The first large manufacturing site that Peloton is putting in the United States is here in the state of Ohio. And I think that sends a signal to everyone. Ohio is open for business. Ohio is the go-to place. If you want to find a place to start a business, raise a family, expand a business, come to Ohio. Exciting day for us. Lieutenant Governor and I like sports a lot. He plays it. I like to watch it. But to put it in sports terms, it's real simple. We won. We won. So what does this mean? With almost 2,200 jobs that we look forward to being created. That's a lot of jobs. a lot of people. But I think the way we really have to look at it is that's almost 2,200 families whose lives are going to be changed for the better, who are going to have the opportunity to make more money for a company that is going to be here for a long, 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 long time. So if we look at it from the point of view of families, that's going to impact not only Wood County, it's going to impact this entire part of the state of Ohio. So we're very, very happy with this day. We celebrate. What we have to offer is so much. Within a day's drive of right here, we have 60% of the population of Canada, 60% of the population of the United States. We are a state that is stable. We are a state that is not going to have surprises for business in the future. We're keeping our taxes low. We're keeping them predictable. We have the most amazing workforce in Ohio. Look, we're Ohioans. We get up every morning, we just go to work. We don't brag a lot about it. We don't talk a lot about it. We just do it. And that workforce, I will guarantee you they would not have chosen this spot unless they thought the workforce was reliable and the workforce was here. Infrastructure. I told John a moment ago, we have been investing in infrastructure since the day I took office, and we will continue to do that. And we've done that with the help of the state legislature. And I want to say this partnership with the state legislature on job creation in Ohio is vitally important. And infrastructure is an essential part of attracting jobs to Ohio. So a great day for Ohio, great day for Northeast Ohio. Ohio truly is the best place in the world to live, to raise a family, to start a business, and to have fun. Thank you all very much.
The greatest place indeed. Thank you. Thank you so much, Governor DeWine. We will now hear from Congressman Letta.
Well, thanks very much for allowing me to be with you all today. Governor, Lieutenant Governor, as I've always said to everyone, welcome to the great part of God's country of Ohio. And it truly is. First, I want to thank Peloton for picking our area. It's a great choice. It's a wonderful choice. I also want to thank our elected officials from the region, you know, our state senator, our state representative, our county commissioners, the Troy Township trustees. One of the things that I learned through all the years that I've been in office is that we work together here in Wood County. And when you look at the partnerships of everyone that's behind here on this board, it really shows. The other thing that we have in this area that, you know, as the governor pointed out, that we're always very proud of the fact to point this out, that at the I-75 Turnpike interchange, you are within 60% of the United States population in one day's drive. When you think of our infrastructure with our roads, with our water, with our rail, our air transportation, it's all right here. We also have things that we can brag about that other parts of the country can't. When I talk to my other friends around the country, we talk about what? Water. Well, we've got water, and they don't. So we're very happy to say that. We also have great utilities. You know, we've got utilities that compete against anybody. So when you put that all together, it makes this area such a great place to have this factory where you're going to be doing such great things. Serving on the Energy and Commerce Committee, we have the largest jurisdiction of any committee in Congress, and of course part of it is commerce. And you know, when we've gone through COVID, we found things out about our supply chain, not just on the manufacturing, but across everywhere, that we need to shorten up that supply chain and bring it closer to home. And so by having your first American facility right here in Troy Township is a great statement for not only Troy Township and Wood County, but for the United States. We also have a great workforce. We got a great educated workforce. You know, I think about Bowling Green State University, University of Toledo. I can say both those things because I went to both of them. I won't get in trouble. But we also have Owens Community College. When I think of our Penna Career Center and all of our high schools and everything, the great students they turn out. That's why people pick this area. And I know that with over 60,000 manufacturing jobs that I have in my district alone, I always like to ask when a company comes in, one of the reasons they come in They always point this out. You got people that are educated, that are willing to work and come to work every day. So we're great to have you here, right here in Northwest Ohio. So, when I think about what you're going to be doing here is making sure that we have a healthy, not only Northwest Ohio, but also a healthy America. We thank you for it. And John, if I could ask you to come up, I had a flag flown over the United States Capitol for today's groundbreaking, and I would like to present that to you and all the Peloton workers and officials, but just want to say thank you very much for being with us and choosing Northwest Ohio. Thank you.
And now we will hear from Lieutenant Governor John Husted.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's an exciting morning. Growing up in northwestern Ohio as I did, it's always great when I can be part of a big win. And this is definitely a big win for Ohio and for Northwest Ohio. It's often said, I'm going to say this, luck, the definition of luck is when preparation meets opportunity. And we were prepared for this moment. We were prepared when Peloton came knocking. Now, I will have to tell you that I found this funny because this morning when I was putting into my maps 10 Eastwood Drive, which is the location for this 10 Eastwood Drive, Lucky, Ohio. It doesn't show up on the map, at least on my map. But this is where Lucky met preparation, right? So we were ready to go. Everybody, from our economic development team at Jobs Ohio to local officials to state officials, we were ready to go. And I remember the meeting we had at Jobs Ohio where Peloton was they were briefly looking at some other states. They thought they were competitors. They weren't, all right? But they asked the question, could we deliver? Could we deliver? That conversation was in April. They made the decision soon thereafter. Look, that's delivery right out there. It's happening. It's awesome to have a global manufacturing facility reshoring and being created in Ohio. We are at the top of the leaderboard for Peloton. We are going to make them very proud to have their affiliation with Ohio. We are, as a state, we are ready for this moment. We are strategically located. We created a great business environment. We have talented tech, manufacturing, and construction workforce. The state, Jobs Ohio, and the local community have a can-do attitude. We are going to get things done. And we are always focused on how we can get to yes. That's the way you make progress in life. You've got to believe in progress indeed. 2,174 jobs, high-paying jobs, right here. $138 million in payroll. Jobs are people. They're families. They're the future. They're part of the American dream. And $401 million capital investment. Amazing construction jobs, all the things that will be part of this facility that will ripple throughout Northwest Ohio. I always love it when we're doing global manufacturing. Why? Because we're selling things outside of Ohio, all the way to California, all the way to New York, all the way to Canada, Europe. They'll come right out of this facility, and they bring money back and put it in the pockets of people who live right here in this community. It's an awesome, awesome thing. We are so thrilled to have the best company to work for, a company that has a bright future, and they are now going to call their largest facility in the world, they're going to call Ohio home. Congratulations. Thank you very much for being here. And let me introduce one of the architects for all of this, somebody who Governor DeWine and I have come to rely on as somebody who understands how to get to yes, and that's J.P. Nassif, the CEO of Jobs Ohio.
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor, leadership of Peloton, and the team here from Peloton. You know, you can really feel the energy and the passion in this room. And, you know, when you combine energy, passion, preparation, and good old grit and hard work, you get output. And so this is Output Park, and we are very happy to be part of it. It starts with leadership at the top, but we're fortunate to not only have bold leadership from the DeWine and Husted administration, but we've got 360-degree leadership here. Congressman Latta, Commissioner Herringshaw, so many leaders from Troy Township, the village of Lucky. Our hearts are all pumping, just like they do when we get on the bike. But when you've got the CEO, John Foley, and the team, along with the earth movers behind us, well, that truly gets the heart racing. And it's just like a 20-minute Peloton ride with Tunde. I can't claim that I can keep up. My wife and I have a Peloton, and she reminds me on a regular basis how she is higher than I am on the leaderboard. That gets the heart pounding just like a jazzercise class with our own Chase Eikenberry. Totally invigorating, excellent conditioning for the big dig ahead. But please do not look at my Peloton leaderboard stats, but I am going to improve. This energy is contagious. Just take a moment, look at the equipment, the bikes, the heavy equipment. They represent inspiration and the coming implementation of a dream long in the works. Peloton's first ever greenfield manufacturing facility in the United States of America, and like everything else Peloton does, it will be a showpiece, a best in class. Peloton Outdoor Park will be the model of advanced manufacturing and sustainability with amenities and a corporate culture that will benefit the workforce and the community, and it's what Peloton and its customers deserve, and it's what Ohioans deserve. So with that, it takes teamwork, again, starting with leadership from the DeWine and Husted administration, support from the Department of Development and our great partner, Director Lydia Mihalik, Ohio's federal delegation represented here today by Congressman Latta, the Regional Growth Partnership, Dean Monsky and his team, legions of local partners. All these parties collaborated and they came together and pedaled harder than anyone else to move Ohio to the top of Peloton's location leaderboard. Kind of corny, but I had to say it. It took sweat and grit, but it's further proof that this is Ohio's time to lead. So thank you all very much. It's now my pleasure to introduce Ohio Senator and Wood County resident, Teresa Gaviron. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you all.
What a great day for Wood County, Ohio. Thank you to Peloton for having us all here today. I've had the distinct honor to represent this area at the state level since 2016. I've lived in Wood County since my time at Bowling Green State University, and as time has gone on, so has my love for Wood County and the wonderful people here. It's really grown exponentially. At the same time, Wood County has grown exponentially in the last several years, with several employers and opportunities coming to the county, causing a boom for workers, families, and our entire region. Peloton building its first U.S. manufacturing site here underscores that this area has been doing it right for years to attract business. It also has been a welcome part of the community here in the township. It's just a win all around. All of us can talk about the impact of thousands of jobs and millions of dollars injected into the region, and that's important for countless reasons. But Peloton coming to Troy Township signifies the potential for the whole area. Growth for small business around us, the influx of workers and families into the area, and perhaps even further progress for schools and communities across the board. I'm proud to see Peloton come to Wood County and excited to see the impact it'll have for our citizens, communities, and the entire state. I'd like to extend a sincere Wood County welcome and present Peloton, John Foley, if you wouldn't mind coming up with a commendation to celebrate the occasion.
Isn't this wonderful? I'm just like over here beaming. And you all, now we are going to hear from Representative Gambari.
Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Haraz Gambari, the state representative for Wood County. And before I share a few brief comments with you, I would like to just acknowledge our sheriff deputies, firefighters, and EMS personnel that are here this morning. So if you could join me in a round of applause for them. I think this morning we send a very clear message to the world that from the East Coast to the West Coast and around the world, not only is Ohio open for business, is Northwest Ohio open for business, but more specifically, Wood County is open for business. And as we look behind us, we have our operating engineers and men and women of our skilled trades, many of them who live in our community. Their headquarters are just 5-10-minute drive from here. So not only is this creating jobs for the Peloton employees and others here in Northwest Ohio, this is a great opportunity for our men and women that work in the skilled trades to continue to use their hands to reinvest in our communities. You know, I often think of the men and women that served in our nation's military coming back from World War II. And what did? They came back to their communities, they rolled their sleeves up, and they reinvested in our infrastructure and in our way of life. And we have not only a very great base of hardworking employees here, we are also home to the 6th largest population of veterans in the United States. And these are men and women that continue to answer not only our nation's call to service, but our state and our community's call to service. So I know that this will be an opportunity for a lot of those men and women that are transitioning from active duty into the Guard or the Reserve component, or completing their military obligation, to continue to find the camaraderie that we hold so dear as men and women that wear the uniform of the United States military. And so I look at Peloton as a family. I look at Peloton as friendship and camaraderie. And as some folks earlier today said, that grit and determination. And so this is something that is going to have a generational impact, not just, again, here in Wood County, Northwest Ohio, and the state of Ohio, but around the world. So I just, again, want to say thank all of you for coming out today. This is going to be a great facility. I'm looking forward to coming back to the groundbreaking. And so, Mr. CEO, and to your team, thank you for having the courage and the fortitude to come here to Lucky, Ohio. We will not disappoint you. And the good, hardworking men and women of Ohio will not disappoint as well. So God bless each and every one of you, and be safe today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Representative Gambari. Now we will hear from Regional Growth Partnership CEO, Dean Monsky.
Good morning, everyone. First, John and your team, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough for making this decision. We're very excited that you did, and I didn't know I was speaking until I just got out of the car this morning, so I thought I know what I'm going to concentrate on, some great comments made by our leadership of the state of Ohio. Let me concentrate on partnerships if I could just for a minute. First, let me thank the business community. So many of you that are here today, the Regional Growth Partnership is a privately funded organization. We don't take taxpayer dollars. And matter of fact, my board chair, Robin Whitney from ProMedica, is sitting right over here, and we have 70 investors that allow all this to happen. And I think it's incredibly important when we talk about collaboration and partnership. Those words are thrown around a lot, and I got to tell you, I've been doing this for 30 years in Northwest Ohio. I'm born and raised here. That's what makes success. And without getting into, because I know I'll miss people, so I really don't want to get into names, truly look on the board behind me. Of those partners you see on the bottom, there's other boards around this site. Please take a look at those. Those are people that for months upon months upon months, 24/7, all the things that go on behind the scenes, Saturday nights at midnight, phone calls, heated discussions, a lot of things that have to happen to have this come into play. Most of those people you never hear from. And so I think it's incredibly important that you really pay attention to those boards, look at those partners and see who's doing it. I will call out, and I have to call out, sitting right down here in front, Chase Eikenberry. Chase Eikenberry is the Senior Project Manager for the Regional Growth Partnership. And I will tell you, might have been some stress, might have been some tears, might have been, it was tough. And she did it 24/7, 7 days a week, really at it. And I think we deserve a great round of applause for Chase. And let me also thank JP Nassif, the President and CEO of Jobs Ohio. This template we have in Ohio, I can tell you around the country, site consultants tell us that there's not a state in the country that is not trying to mirror this platform we have for economic development to make projects like these happen. So from the Governor, DSA, and JP on down, thank you all very much for the hard work. And the last person I've got to call out is Dan O'Brien. So where is Dan? Is he? He's right here. Dan O'Brien. So we talk about partnerships and collaboration and how important it is to make sure that you're networked, that you have those relationships. We use that word a lot. Dan O'Brien has been here in Northwest Ohio for a long time, 13 years at Whirlpool in Fremont. He got to know many of us over those years when we worked with him on projects, and now he's working for Peloton. Dan has been such a great partner. Someone that we could work with, someone that Chase spent a lot of those Saturday night calls with to make sure we could make what's happening today accomplished. And Dan, I want to thank you so much for all your efforts with the team. I'm not sure if I'm last or not, but with that, again, I want to thank everyone that was involved, so many of you that put time and effort into this. And I know it, you don't all get to be up here, so hopefully I'm representing all of you and saying thank you too much for all of our local partners once more. What a great day, and we appreciate all the help.
Please join me in welcoming Commissioner Herringshaw.
Well, good morning, and welcome to the great county of Wood County. Really proud and excited to be here today. On behalf of our commissioners, Ted Bolus here in the front row and Craig LaHote, we would like to welcome you to Wood County and hope you enjoy your day here. I'm also pleased to welcome the governor and the lieutenant governor. We are glad you are again in Northwest Ohio, and we hope you may continue to make trips to Northwest Ohio for these kinds of events. We've already heard from many good speakers about the wonderful qualities of Peloton Output Park as well as Wood County. So we won't go over those stories again. But the best part of all this is that once today is over, the celebration is over, many of you will go home to your homes, wherever they may be. We in Wood County and Troy Township will be here and will be excited to have Peloton as our new neighbor. It will be a great opportunity for Wood County and a great opportunity for Peloton. We are really excited that they are coming to Wood County. We know that Wood County has a strong workforce. They will build you a fantastic building. The product will be excellent. And we are just so excited about the strength that we bring to Peloton. And hopefully we will be a good neighbor to you, and you will be a neighbor to us that we will enjoy for years. So we look forward to being part of this wonderful move forward into the manufacturing of the Peloton Output Park in Wood County. It's going to be a great opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Commissioner Herring-Shaw. Now we will hear from Trustee Recker.
Welcome to Troy Township. We're excited to have you guys here, and we're excited to have Peloton. When I got the agenda, I seen the governor was on there, and state representatives were on there, and everybody. And I thought, what the heck am I going to talk about when I get up here? You know, they pretty much covered everything. But I just came from the Wood County Fair. We were all up at the Wood County Fair. And the neat thing was, a lot of people stopped us and just talked to us about, man, Peloton's coming. Peloton's coming. What do you guys think of Peloton? And to think that the first U.S. manufacturing facility is right here in Troy Township, I mean, it just blows my mind. I've been a trustee for 12 years. And when we started, from here all the way down, it was farm ground. Now we got our representatives from NSG that's here, Home Depot, and now Peloton. I got a son that's in high school right now, a sophomore. And that's what it really breaks down to me. They're going to be able to have jobs, good paying jobs, right here. They're not going to have to go out and look, travel, move. We're going to be able to have jobs right here in Troy Township for all them people. So with that, everybody else said everything there is to say. Thank you, and we're excited to have Peloton.
Okay, one more time. OH! Just keeping you on your toes. Reminding myself, you all, this has been such a day. I am really excited to introduce Peloton's president, William Lynch.
Well, it's an honor to be here. I'm closing you out, so and it won't be very long. I think Governor DeWine mentioned and Congressman Lata that 60% of the population is within a drive. U.S. population is within a day's drive of this facility, and I think I saw all of them at the Guns N' Roses concert in Detroit last night. So I actually didn't go in because my wife wouldn't let me go in with Delta, but I sat outside and listened. And save your ticket money, Axel's getting up there. But anyway, thank you to all our Ohio partners. Such a distinguished list. Governor DeWine, Lieutenant Governor Husted, Congressman Lata. We couldn't be more pleased to be here. And I would like to also thank our amazing manufacturing team led by John Adey and Dan O'Brien, who made today happen. You should keep your own counsel, but over the next 18 to 24 months, I highly suggest some Dr. Chelsea Jackson meditations, 10 minutes in the afternoon, given all the work you've got in front of you. The Peloton community is the heartbeat of the company, and it's about our members, and it's about our employees, and it's about our partners. And so we couldn't be more excited to welcome Troy Township, Ohio, and Wood County into that community. Today is a special day. We take that responsibility seriously. I think the commissioner used the term neighbor, which we love. That's the way we feel about it. So thank you and welcome to the Peloton community. After conducting a nationwide search, and I think the governor and lieutenant governor mentioned it, we looked everywhere. We talked to the highest ranking officials in North Carolina, in Arkansas, in Michigan. I was part of a lot of those discussions, and those are some of the greatest states in our great country. But we landed in Ohio because of the unique combination of this talented workforce, the amazing forward-thinking leadership that you've heard from today, and then also our ability to work with the local and state representatives. It's been amazing, and so when you say you won, you absolutely won. It's our privilege to be here with you. As John mentioned, our objective here with the POP is to make this the best place to work, hands down. I loved how the governor talked about, and Lieutenant Governor, about families. I can tell you when I speak for the entire Peloton leadership, we take that responsibility seriously, providing for families, providing jobs, and that may be one of the most exciting elements about this. What we plan to do, and what we always try to do with Peloton, is we try to give back. So it's not just about our commercial pursuits, and we have incredible ambitions. If you listen to John's videos or interviews or mine or our extended leaderships, we want to bring health and wellness all through the world. In fact, one of our missions is to democratize that fitness because we know what it can do for people. But we also want to give back to the community. And so in that vein, you can expect a lot from us. And I'm proud today to be able to introduce our first initiative, which is a partnership with a local initiative, LISC. And they're a nationwide nonprofit, and their goal is to bridge the racial gap between health, wellness, and opportunity. And so our first initiative with them will be working on the Wayman D. Palmer YMCA in Toledo, where we're going to, yeah, we're excited. We are going to outfit a wellness center there with state-of-the-art equipment. I know a lot of you ride, certainly our members, and run and take our workouts. It's amazing how transformative that can be. We're bringing that to the YMCA, and we'll make one of the most state-of-the-art wellness and fitness facilities in all of Ohio. So we're really excited about that. But that is just the start of our commitment here. So with that, thank you. We're honored. It's been such a privilege. We're overwhelmed, actually, by the support in Ohio. I think it validates everything that got us to this point in terms of decision-making. Love seeing the groundbreaking. I own a farm in Virginia, and watching tractors move is more exciting than a Guns N' Roses concert to me. So with that, I'll turn it back over to our amazing MC, Chelsea Jackson, and thank you so much.
All right, let's give ourselves a hand because I believe in, I know there's many of us who have to give ourselves those cheers as we climb up that leaderboard with Tune. So you all, thank you for coming out today. Thank you, Ohio. I am so very proud to call myself an Ohioan born and raised. And I am grateful for a community and company that sees the value right here at home. Y'all, continue to enjoy, continue the excitement. Thank you so much.